Every month, deep inside the female body, something remarkable begins. There is no sound, no announcement, no visible signal to the outside world. Nothing changes in appearance. Nothing feels dramatically different. There is no external indication that anything important has started. But beneath the surface, beyond visibility and beyond sensation, an extraordinary biological process quietly unfolds. Inside the ovary, one microscopic cell is preparing for a journey that has been repeated across human history for millions of years. A journey guided by timing, controlled by chemistry, and supported by structures designed with remarkable precision. This cell is the egg. A single egg. Protected. Nourished. Waiting. It exists quietly inside a small, fluid-filled structure called a follicle. The follicle acts as a protective environment. It surrounds the egg completely. It shields it from harm. It provides nutrients. It creates stability. It ensures that the egg can develop safely, without disruption. For most of the month, everything appears still. There is no sudden movement, no rapid change, no urgency. But beneath this stillness, communication has already begun. Signals are traveling between the brain and the ovaries. These signals are hormones. Hormones are chemical messengers. They move through the bloodstream with purpose. Each hormone carries precise instructions. Each one activates a specific response. Each one contributes to the timing of the cycle. One of the first hormones released by the brain is called follicle-stimulating hormone, also known as FSH. This hormone is released from a structure at the base of the brain called the pituitary gland. Once released, FSH enters the bloodstream and travels toward the ovaries. When it arrives, it activates a small group of follicles. Each of these follicles contains one immature egg. At the beginning of the cycle, several follicles respond to this signal. They begin to grow, slowly, gradually, carefully. Fluid accumulates inside them. Their outer structure expands. Their internal environment becomes more active. Inside each follicle, the egg remains suspended in fluid. It is stable, protected, supported. This stage is delicate. The body carefully regulates every change. Nothing happens randomly. Nothing happens too quickly. The body allows time for proper development. As the follicles grow, they begin to compete. Each follicle responds differently to hormonal signals. Some grow faster, some grow slower. Eventually, one follicle becomes dominant. It becomes stronger than the others. It grows larger. It responds more efficiently to hormonal stimulation. The remaining follicles begin to slow down. Their growth stops. Their function is complete. The dominant follicle continues alone. It becomes the primary structure responsible for releasing the egg. Its walls expand. Its internal pressure increases. Its environment becomes more specialized. Inside, the egg continues maturing. It prepares for release. As the follicle grows, it begins producing increasing amounts of estrogen. Estrogen is a powerful and essential hormone. It travels through the bloodstream to multiple parts of the reproductive system. One of its primary targets is the uterus. When estrogen reaches the uterus, it delivers a clear message: prepare. In response, the uterine lining begins to change. It thickens. Blood vessels expand. Cells multiply. The lining becomes softer, more supportive, more receptive. This preparation ensures that if fertilization occurs, the uterus will be ready to support implantation and development. At the same time, estrogen travels back to the brain. The brain monitors estrogen levels carefully. As estrogen rises, the brain recognizes that the egg is approaching full maturity. This triggers the release of another hormone, a powerful and precise signal. This hormone is called luteinizing hormone, or LH. The release of luteinizing hormone happens suddenly. It is strong. It is decisive. This event is known as the LH surge. The LH surge travels through the bloodstream and reaches the ovary quickly. When it arrives, it triggers the final stage of preparation. The follicle responds immediately. Its outer wall begins to weaken at a specific point. Internal pressure builds. The egg moves closer to the follicle surface. Everything is now aligned. Everything is prepared. Then, ovulation occurs. The follicle opens. Not violently, not suddenly, but gently, naturally, precisely. The egg emerges. Have you liked and subscribed to this video? If you have watched to this time, that means you like the video. Hit the like button below the video and subscribe for subsequent videos. Also, share this video for others to see and learn. For the first time, the egg leaves the protective environment of the follicle. It enters the nearby space. This moment is ovulation. The egg is now free, but it is not unsupported. Nearby, the fallopian tube is positioned to receive it. At the end of the fallopian tube are delicate, finger-like structures called fimbriae. These structures move slowly and rhythmically. They create gentle currents in the surrounding fluid. These currents guide the egg toward the entrance of the fallopian tube. The egg moves inward. It enters the fallopian tube. This begins the next stage of its journey. Inside the fallopian tube, movement continues. The egg does not move independently. It relies entirely on the body for transport. The inner lining of the fallopian tube contains tiny hair-like structures called cilia. These cilia move in coordinated waves. They generate motion. They create gentle forward movement. At the same time, the muscular walls of the fallopian tube contract rhythmically. These contractions create subtle directional pressure. Together, these mechanisms move the egg forward. Slowly, carefully, steadily. Time passes. The egg continues its journey, but its lifespan is limited. Once released, the egg can survive for approximately 12 to 24 hours. This is the window during which fertilization is possible. If sperm are present during this time, fertilization may occur. If sperm are not present, the egg completes its lifespan naturally. This outcome is normal. Most cycles do not result in fertilization. This is part of the body's natural rhythm. Meanwhile, the follicle that released the egg begins transforming. It becomes a new structure called the corpus luteum. The corpus luteum has an essential role. It begins producing progesterone. Progesterone is responsible for maintaining the uterine lining. It stabilizes it. It strengthens it. It ensures that the environment remains supportive. The body enters a waiting phase. It allows time for fertilization and implantation. It does not rush. It does not force. It maintains readiness. If fertilization occurs, progesterone production continues. If fertilization does not occur, the corpus luteum gradually shrinks. Progesterone levels decline. Without progesterone, the uterine lining is no longer maintained. The lining begins to release. This process becomes menstruation. Menstruation is not failure. It is renewal. It is preparation for the next cycle. Because the process begins again. The brain releases new hormonal signals. New follicles respond. A new egg begins maturing. A new opportunity emerges. This cycle continues throughout the reproductive years. It operates with precision. It operates with reliability. It operates with biological accuracy. Ovulation is not random. It is coordinated. It is controlled through communication between the brain, the ovaries, and the uterus. Each structure has a role. Each signal has a purpose. Each phase supports the next. Nothing happens without preparation. Nothing happens without timing. Even though it cannot be seen, this process continues faithfully, month after month, year after year. Ovulation represents readiness. It represents preparation. It represents possibility. It is the moment when the body makes fertilization possible. It is the moment when preparation meets opportunity. Even when fertilization does not occur, the system continues functioning normally. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is broken. The body continues its rhythm. It prepares again. It resets again. It begins again. Ovulation is not a single isolated event. It is part of a continuous biological system. A system defined by timing, defined by communication, defined by precision. It operates quietly. It operates reliably. It operates exactly as designed. And every month, without announcement, without visibility, without sensation, the journey begins again. Always guided by timing. Always guided by biology. Always guided by possibility. Like and subscribe to this channel so that others can also see this video and learn.